And we are live now with the famous Marlon Tommy. And Marlon is an ex-officer in the police force. Introduce yourself, Mr. Tommy.
Right, my name is Marlon. I spent 10 years and 8 months in the Royal Civil Service Police Force as a rural constable. I joined the force 2009 September 23rd, and 2019 I was dismissed from the Royal Civil Service Police Force because
Uh,
of certain reasons. I was sent home back. I was sent packing
who was
because
the commissioner when you joined the police
the
force?
commissioner was Mr. Keith Miller when I joined 2009.
And when you was dismissed, who was the commissioner?
The present commissioner. No,
Alright. So would you say that you was victimized?
not really, and I must admit, because of my fingers, and I was told to stay away from social media. But I remember when the Welfare Association wanted to storm when they accused the welfare members saying that they're going to storm the Prime Minister's office and so on. And then they made a comment on the welfare chat, and some police officers screenshot the comment, send it off to the present commissioner and so on, and then he had a meeting before I was dismissed by him at the station and so on and so forth. But no charges never came out of that. I was never charged or carried to tribunal for that. But because of the comment I made concern memo, that's when he summons me to his office, and I was taken to his office by the, well, he's not the superintendent anymore, he's the SP in charge of administration and so on. So when I went there, I never really get the opportunity to defend myself and so on.
So, Mr. Tommy, would you say the force is running right now good at this time under this management?
Well, to be honest with you, when I heard that they saying that Keith Miller was the commissioner, I had him as one of the worst commissioner of police, right? And then after Miller, I think it was the next person, Mr. Charles, right? Well, I was in the force and Mr. Charles was the commissioner of police and so on. And then from there, Mr. Haraway, and then the present commissioner.
So, who do you say out of the three is the best commissioner?
Well, to me, I don't believe none of them couldn't stick up, couldn't stand up for the members of the police force under the big man. Anytime the big man say anything, they have to carry the tail and done.
So, would you say some members of the force are licking boots?
Yes, they're still licking boots, all out still.
A lot of them.
Plenty of them are lick boots right now in the system.
Because you were stationed at the Georgetown police station and we got some good reviews about you, saying you were a top cop. And I have a fellow companion right here now in the studio with us. And was he one of the guys you ever apprehended? No, he never gave you any trouble.
No.
But you were known for apprehending some dangerous guys.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did they send you out or did you just feel the courage to go and put them in handcuffs?
No, at least, you see, the thing, right? I just tell you, right? Men, you could be best friend. But once you break the law, and you have to get dealt with, you get dealt with. Once anybody come to the station and they say such and such, and you have to deal with, I deal with it.
So you believe in justice, right?
Yes, you have to believe in justice and so on.
So what do you think about the recent case? Don't call any name yet, with the senator and the guy that got the popo in his leg.
Well,
You think he got justice?
for me, I don't believe justice has been served to the guy. Because one, when I heard the whole scenario of the case and so on, and then the reason why the magistrate saying that they have no case for answer and so on, I was asking myself, where is the ballistic expert? If a sergeant went there and recover a spent shell, right? I know the procedure. I know the procedure that the once you want a scene where a spent shell gun are involved, right? persons alleged to be shot and so on. And you go there, you recover the spent shell. You have to hand it over to the ballistic expert because the ballistic expert have to go and test. And I don't know if they had the gun from the person, from the defendant, if the defendant handed over his weapon to the police. So the ballistic expert could go and test the gun and say, okay, yes, that's it.
Marlon, I want to ask you a very serious question. And when you were stationed at the Georgetown police station, an allegation was made that members of the police were carrying women at the station to sleep. Did you ever witness or ever heard anything about that?
For my 10 years and some months I was there, well, at least I was transferred in 2015. In 2015, I was transferred. I was in the heart of the election in 2015 under this Mr. Charles. I was transferred to Vermont police station and so on. But
so why did they transfer you back from Vermont?
Well, I kind of had a little difficulty sometimes have to be
Transportation wise and so on.
So I approached my I approached our inspector, who is now a superintendent, and I said, boss, see, I see it's kind of hard for me down there. So he said he would talk to the officer, and then one weekend I was in, and I went out the Monday morning on duty before I reach home, before I leave the station to go home. A traffic came and said that I was transferred back to Georgetown police station, not until like in January. In 2016.
So, Mr. Tommy, do you think right now, if the big man change government in St. Vincent, that things would be better? Do you think that we need a change?
Yeah, because the thing, right, I don't tell anybody. And you see the whole thing in St. Vincent going now is that we as Vincentian, when we had the opportunity to change a party in power, we're not grabbing the opportunity by grabbing the bull by hand. I have a friend in Nusha, and recently St. Nusha had the election, and look at that. Straight the opposition, the party was in opposition when in power. And now the party was in power is in the opposition side. So it's sitting right. Let me compare, right? I like how some pastors just speak out, and I didn't hear the big man saying that I was told the big man called some of the pastors armor. Some
don't call you word.
Some name.
Some name.
Right. Say a word, right? And so on.
So did you hear anything about the restart of the geothermal project out at going up to the Last of volcano?
Well, I was told so, but to me, I'm not saying that it's not a good thing the government is trying, but I don't believe if you drill 3 times and you can't get no steam to come in from the 3 drillings, it don't make sense. If you're going back up there, it's well a tax wherever the country, wherever the government getting the money from, it's a waste money.
So Mr. Tommy, like everybody was saying that you did a good job in St. Vincent. If they want you to be commissioner of police, would you be commissioner of police?
Well, for me, honestly, I will not take up that position, because one, when you take up that kind of position, you have to really be mindful. You have to be behind. You have to do it. The big man tell you to do, and stop there. I'm not.
And you are not into boat slicking?
No. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. If the police force like what they wanted to change it from the police force to police service, like what they do in Trinidad. Because I just tell people, right, I rate the commissioner of police in Trinidad real big time. I rate him big time. Here I'm going to tell you straight off his back that in a political party, your support, your minister government and the break you lock you up.
So Mr. Tommy, we want to wrap up this interview. You were explaining to me that they ran you out of the CID. It was last week.
No, not CID. On Tuesday, this week, Tuesday, the 23rd, I was in Kingston, and I went to do some business I was going upstairs to do some business, of the CID, of CID and so on, and for a friend of mine, right? And I, when I went to the Century Gate, a police officer constable, he knew me well, and then when he was chatting and so on, say man was making a joke. We was making a joke. And so on, say man, say boy, you could come back in. They say under. So me say no, me not come out under the commissioner, under the president commissioner, and so on. And then while I was there, the ex-commissioner who I work with, right? He was there at the same time when the constable was talking, and then he and us I was not speaking to him directly. The constable was speaking to each other, making joke, as I said, and so on. So when I didn't know, I said to it, I saw him wearing up his jersey. So I asked him, I said, "Where you using up your jersey for?" He turned to me and tell me, "Here I run." So me say run. Me not understand that, because if you wear up your jersey, but the thing is, I don't see the weapon in his waist. So I realized he's the man in charge of the exit. I know he carrying a weapon. I don't know if it's a personal weapon or service weapon he carrying, however. But so he don't have an eye on a female officer to be the commissioner of police. So because I say that now, and I say when they look sharp, change his COP. If they give it the president COP, me will come back in the police force. Right? So because I say that now, he turned to me now, the former commissioner turned to me and told me, good. So I went back outside, and so I not really fight up with him, I not really touch him, I not do nothing to him. So I want to know if I go to the central police station to do business, and because me and the constable, we was only making joke, and then the constable say certain things because me and him make joke. Not no serious, we're not take no serious, but the former commissioner with the big man from the position there, only God and him know we do. You understand? Only God and him know we do for please the big man, forget the position there.
Marlon, the people are saying they want you back in the force, but they are not allowing you to come back, and you are a great officer. So that is really victimization, because if the people want you back and they are not allowing you back, then something is wrong. I personally would talk to Mr. John because I know him personally, so I would reach out to him.
No, they're sitting right. I will not. As I said, I will not.
You will not go back into the force? So you like the current job that you are doing now as a construction worker?
Yeah, man.
You prefer that?
Yeah.
So how would you get enough money to give the girls this time?
Because
it was alleged that you take all of your pay and give it to the girls.
No, that is not true, man.
That is not true?
No.
So they were lying on you all the time, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So you just heard the interview with Mr. Famous Marlon Tommy, and later down the line we'll continue this interview. So Marlon said that because of reasons he was ordered to leave the central station.
Yeah, police
okay,
station.
yeah. So next time Marlon come back to do business at the station, can you just allow him to do business, please? Because I know Mr. John personally, and he knows untold stories. So in Christmas when I go there to visit, I'll tell him, don't bother Marlon, man, just allow him to come to the station and visit, Alright, so it was nice doing this interview with Mr. Tommy. I'm out. Any last words, Mr. Tommy?
Well, you see, I say, right, I have no problem as a farmer rural council working along with the police, because at least it might have some persons you might know in the community, and then sometimes they have people coming live in the area you never see before. Guys, you have some guys that make some trouble from the village, and the next thing they leave the village and come on the countryside for rescue and so on. So, as I said, I never know that the farmer commissioner, like I don't know what to say with him. I will leave him in hand of God. I will leave him to God. God will do them kind of people there. Yeah, mighty God will do them kind of people there.
Marlon, so thanks for the interview.
Okay, boss.